Hello and welcome to the President's Update, September 28th through October 13th. I am live in Studio B. Really appreciate the studio on campus. And let's start with We Serve by providing access to excellent and affordable education, training, and services. It will improve the lives of individuals. It will strengthen our communities. That's what we do. It's as important now as ever. I want to also say thank you. We are progressing well through the fall term, and it is only by working together that we can make that happen. So keep calm and keep up the good work. I want to say congrats to our latest graduates, the Marietta JATC, those young men pictured there, 5 years in a training program. Cherry Street Mission just this past weekend, a 9 to 10 week program, but it was pre-COVID, so it took them many months to complete. So appreciate all of the people that use our services to improve their lives. Just a few days before the deadline, September 30th. So just pass that word on. Every person counts. In our area, in Ohio, it's right at $2,900 per person per year during the census in federal funds. So we want to make sure those funds are available to do the very programs that I just talked about with our graduates. And also, we're coming up on the deadline. October 5th is the last day to register. For those that have maybe let that registration slip, or younger voters, first time, really want to encourage you. We're probably going to see the biggest voter turnout in 100 years, frankly. So we do want to encourage everyone to vote. Achieving the Dream, and this will be a handout with our materials, and the fall virtual SSLI point to places where we find people that don't have the same level playing field that we do. They don't have transportation or childcare, or some come from less than safe environments. So the Trellis survey on financial wellness is a good example of our learners had a very good response. So look over that one pager, and we'll talk more at our October all-campus meeting about what we're going to do. Our NSCC events, we're starting to see some activity. I really appreciate Constitution Day, and one of my favorites, how does a bill become a law? I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill. And here we are pictured at our all-campus meeting where we're feeding people live, and we had the greatest attendance at all-campus since I've been here. Our last two, when you combine up virtual and in person. Thank you, thank you. Some other community events, a shout out for Jim Dreyfus, and I believe that's CJ from Project Allure, talking about a new app to all the superintendents in the area, and Tammy Norris continuing their good work at Cherry Street. Our Toledo Scott Park campus has closed, but the team is still doing work, and we're negotiating a new place for them. Here I am at the Defiance Rotary, listening to the governor and the many different ways that Rotary is happening across his 61 different Rotaries. Reminds me a lot of how our presidents around the state had different experiences at different schools. The Adult Ed Conference, SSLI, and a National Governors Conference, I was privileged to be able to present that report to a lot of audiences. And the best practices from that, we're going to use it here to help adults be a little more adult-friendly in our services. Enrollment news, we're still keeping that 13% that we saw in the fall. Our markers along the road compared to last year indicate that we'll probably lose some of that enrollment at one point, but we're going to work hard to keep our enrollment growth. In other areas, they are seeing enrollment losses in the state, so we're very blessed to have that here. And two dates to keep in mind. On October 12th, we start spring 2021 enrollment. Last year, we did great by encouraging kind of our independent students that know what they're doing. They're on a plan already to get registered early so the team could spend more time with those that have more difficult decisions to make. The second 8-week term is taking off October 19th. This is our third time we're flying that plane. So people are starting to understand and use those courses. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Todd gave an HLC update for our all-campus meeting, and attached with this video is the results. 193 students, average score 4+ out of 5. We do plan to submit on time, 12/18, and we do plan to have, at this point, probably an e-visit on February 22nd. So that process is going. Really appreciate Amy Dries and all the people that are contributing to that document right now. Title IX, we talked about it during the all-campus since it is new procedure that have come down with laws from the federal government. We just want to keep letting people know that those are out there. I've got the website mentioned here. If you go to our main webpage, like our mission, it's right on the main webpage. You can click on it and learn about it. We also have under professional development, Go to Knowledge Seminars. Northwest State is a participant, so I believe you can use your email to do that, and there are some cool professional development things you can do. Under public health news, I get regular updates from a local, Henry County, who has a statistician that works on the data. And you can see on the table on the left side, those bars are kind of signature events. And Labor Day was pretty good for us. We didn't have the big spike that we had at some other times. The gray box is schools reopening. But if you look at the pattern, seem to be doing pretty well. And if you look at the increase on the table on the right, those numbers need to be under 2 to slow a virus down. And those numbers are under 2. So we're growing, but still growing at a rate that is slow. On campus, active cases 0, active potential cases 3, and dismissed cases 6. And if you look at the public health alert, for the first time, Lucas and Wood are off the red patrol. Putnam now gets that designation, but our area is in level 1 or level 2. Positivity rate, which is the percent positive tests, that number had been 5.2 for some time. It slid down to 4 and is now 2.9. So again, all good signs that we're moving forward. In terms of giving, we kind of divided it up. August was Alzheimer's. On September 29th, Megan Wellness Group is hosting a walk. I'm going to do a virtual walk that morning with my rescue dog, Macy. I'll send some pictures for that particular event. October's around the corner. I've got my family brown on today. This is my Thompson family tartan. Very proud to wear that occasionally. I'll be wearing pink during the month of October, just as a refresher. Real men wear pink in October in support of the American Cancer Society. Robin and the team for scholarships have November and December. As always, you can buy jeans for $20, and the proceeds of that goes to these specific causes. We are hosting our employee recognition, and here's a picture from last year's wonderful group. So we will do that over 2 days in our new hybrid world where we do things face-to-face and electronically. We'll still have a great video and things with it. So the team's working that out. October 14th and 15th, I think I saw a Google Sheet to sign up. So please sign up. We have CareerCon 20 and Mike Jacobs, Brad Gear have been working hard. This is pictures from some of their pizza days. Brad with Sarah talking to students about jobs. Jim Hoops talking to a group of students. He took a whole group to different events with Brad and Mike working with them. So we're still working with our students to connect with employers. So be on the lookout for those events. CareerCon 20. Our next all-campus will be October 20 and 21. As always, lunch is on us. I do encourage you to use our food services. Their volume is down because we're almost half virtual in our instruction. So please, we're going to help our food services whenever we can. Bert and the team do a great job. So if you're coming all-campus live, we're going to feed you. We do have an NSCC board meeting October 23rd. We'll do a budget adjustment now that we know more about the new fiscal year. I don't see any huge resolutions or big changes coming to that meeting, but I'll let you know as we get closer. We do plan to have Saturday, November 7th, 9 to 1, Discover NSCC. Here's some pictures from previous Discover events. I really appreciate liberal arts really stepped up last year. It was very impressive. All the groups, everywhere you go, you get some great information and great connection to faculty. On the calendar, all campus in November, we have the Thanksgiving recess. Ohio Board of Nursing visit at the beginning. We have a December board meeting, and then we'll have our commencement. More than probably a live dinner, so be on the lookout for emeritus nominations. We'll have a live dinner for the award winners, if all things are still working pretty well, but an e-commencement, and Dan carrying the ball for that one. So be on the lookout for more there, and then our semester break. Lots of other things happening, but just giving you a snapshot of what's going on. And I love this picture when I saw it. Somebody asked me, is that me? And I said, no, if that was me, there'd be drool on the keyboard. I'm tired, working hard. I see tired eyes. I see people working really hard and caring for our students. And I know between Labor Day and Thanksgiving, it's a long time. We don't have that traditional fall break that some places have. So please, please, please take time to relax, refresh, and recharge. Don't be surprised on the team if your supervisor doesn't ask you what's your plan for that. I want to be very intentional and ask everybody to do some relax, refresh, and recharging. It's important. This is a long fight of doing our essential mission as well as these other things that we have to pivot towards. And thank you for that. Very much appreciated. So that's all I've got. This is the president signing off here at Northwest State Community College. Thank you.